Hello, everyone. Happy Monday. So, we had the full moon yesterday, and it was in Libra, which is the sign of balance and of the scales. Libra is an air sign. So, we are transitioning from winter into spring with our first full moon. So I thought I would tap in, see what the vibe is, what the messages are. As always, if you would like to dive deep on your own personal journey, please do so on my website at contrarycherryco.com, or you can hit the link in the bio and tap in with your girl. I know you all may be skeptical of readings, or maybe you've never had one, but I promise you that it is worth your while to explore what the spiritual realm has to offer for you. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started, see what spirit wants us to know right now, what's the messages about the full moon, and what we can expect this week. So spirit, what does every single body watching this need to know in their highest good? What does every single body watching this need to know right now? All right. Let's see what these messages are. Ooh, we got the Judgment card. So I feel like you all are starting to go through your life experiences, and instead of judging yourself in a negative way, you're really starting to appreciate all of the wisdom that you've accumulated, all of the growth that you have underwent, and knowing that you have to stay persistent to get where you want to be. All of the experiences that you have had up until this point have shaped who you are. So then we've got the Nine of Wands. So he's got like a bandage on his head. He's pretty pressed. Like he's working really hard. He's not seeing his manifestations come to life. So this is your sign that Rome wasn't built in a day. Things take time, especially when you're moving towards a direction that you've never been. It's going to take time. It's not something that just happens overnight and you're healed, happy, and whole. So then we've got Temperance. So this is all about spiritual support and balancing your practical 3D self with your impractical spiritual self. So at this time, I really feel like you're getting a lot of downloads, a lot of divine messages are coming through from spirit, and I feel like you all still haven't harnessed your power to know when these messages are from spirit or when they're just your thoughts. So 9 times out of 10, things that you're thinking about, things that are coming to your mind are from spirit. It's not always your thoughts. So then we've got the 10 of Pentacles. So I feel like abundance is here. You just have to really open your eyes and recognize what is happening around you. Sometimes we're so caught up in our head that we're not presently aware of what's actually going on. So this is your sign to tap in with your body, your mind, and your spirit. Don't let your ego drag you into the future or keep you in the past. It's time to release both of those timelines, as they're not here yet or they're not coming back. So then we got the 7 of Wands. So this is a really mystical card in saying that you don't plant a garden and dig up your seeds every single day. So at this time, trust that what's for you is not going to pass you by. Trust that the energies surrounding you are in your highest good. Set those intentions to connect with the higher and spiritual realms and know that you will. So then we've got the Queen of Cups. So I feel like a lot of grandmother energy, a lot of ancestor energy is coming through right now. So if you have a grandmother in spirit, know that she is with you. Like very strong. Like I just want to eat an apple pie or something. Like, I don't know. I just feel like super supported and loved. So if your grandmother is in spirit, know that she is always with you. We got the Six of Swords. So I really feel like you guys are going to be cutting ties, walking away from things that just are not in your best interest. So this could be friends that you've had your whole life, like people that you grew up with, people that you just know, friend groups, habits. I feel like I see you guys really cutting ties with some habits. So this could be just like, overeating, undereating, drinking too much, partying too much, like whatever it is. Sometimes we get caught up in how it's always been, but Spirit really wants you to take this initiative to move forward and move into a direction that better fits your current needs and your future needs. So then we've got the Page of Swords. So like I said, with the Six of Swords, you're really cutting those ties. And the Page of Swords is all about really new beginnings when it comes to being in your power. So creating new bonds, new friendships, new relationships where they don't know this old version of you. They don't know this old mindset that you used to operate on. It's almost like you don't have to explain yourself to your people because they're just going to understand you. I feel like a lot of times we fight for positions in people's lives, and Spirit is saying you don't have to do that. You don't have to fight with anyone to show up for you. You don't have to fight with anyone to support you. So at this time, if there's just people in your life that you just know hold you back, then take that into your own hands, baby, and release those people. So then we've got the Star card. So there's a lot of angelic guidance coming from the spiritual realm at this time. So as everything blooms and blossoms and we transition into spring, know that you are also blooming and blossoming. So there is a lot of growth that you are undergoing, and growth is sticky and icky and muddy and rainy and all that. Like, it's not a beautiful picture, but without a little rain, you wouldn't ever grow. Without a little pain, you wouldn't recognize pleasure. You wouldn't recognize what it is that you do want. So that's just your body's response of being able to know the difference between what's for you and what's not for you. So then we've got Gentle Gardener. What was I saying? Number 2. So know that your garden will not grow without a little rain. Be gentle with yourself. Take this time to rest. Take this time, and it's got Easter eggs on there. Take this time to really tap in with your higher self. Tap in with your soul, the direction that you want to go. You can switch courses. You can course correct. You don't have to stay here or there or over here. Like, you can go wherever you want to go. Then we've got Ghostlands, number 17. So this has got like a clock on it that has all of the astrology signs on it. So I feel like you are the black sheep of your family because you came here to ruffle feathers. You came here to push boundaries, to level up for future generations, for your kids. And you don't have to like settle. Like, that's what I'm getting is like, be willing to go into the ghost lands, like where no man's land is, where no one goes. Be willing to step out of your comfort zone to get where you want to be at this time. So that's number 17. And then we have number 18, Magic Stream. So I feel like this is about going with the flow of the universe. So there's like a big waterfall, there's some birds, there's a moon. So I feel like this is about going with the flow, not resisting, but also not holding on, not being so rigid. I feel like that's the word. Don't be so rigid when it comes to your life path. Leave some room for some magic, the magical stream. Be open to where the universe may take you, where the energies may take you. Wow. Then we got Field of Dreams, number 21. So I feel like you guys are willing to settle, but Spirit is like, no, boo, we got a bigger bone to pick here. Like, we're not settling. No, we're not giving up. We are different. We are here for a reason. Yes, in the comments. I love it. Tap in. Then we've got number 48, Wishing Well. So Spirit really wants you guys to make some wishes. Make some full moon wishes. Make some new moon wishes. Make a wish box. Like, I literally did that. Basically take like an old shoe box or a box, kind of like you did for Valentine's Day at school, and make it your wish box. So you write things on it, Post-it notes, piece of paper, whatever, and you put it in there. And then you don't worry about it. And then you like let the universe do its thing. You let the universe work. That's what Spirit wants you to do, is quit holding on and being so rigid, but let loose. Let the energy flow to you, because like attracts like. If you are raising your vibration, if you're tapping in with your higher self, you're going to attract those types of experiences into your realm, into your field. And so Spirit is just saying you don't have to be so stubborn about your life path, because they got it. It's all mapped out for you. It's already written in the stars. There really isn't anything for you to do but to show up. That's it. Like, all you got to do is just show up, and it was just 555 on the clock, and 5 is the message of change, is the message of growth, is the message of transformation, transition. So if you feel like you're in limbo, you feel like you're in a transitionary phase, know that you're gonna get a happy ending. Oh my God, number 93, happy ending. So know that if you knew where you were going, you wouldn't be that upset right now. You wouldn't feel so lost right now. So we've got 61, self-love. So I feel like the message is really about loving yourself a little more right now. Being gentle with yourself. Being open to receiving blessings. You deserve the best. You truly do. And I feel like Spirit is trying to give you the best, but you're willing to settle for like breadcrumbs when you could literally get the whole loaf of bread. Like, period. So don't be willing to settle so fast, boo. Because what's for you will not pass you by. Oh my God, we got 5. Change. Yes. Yes, Spirit. Out of all these numerology cards, we literally got 5. Change. So yes, you're going through a transformation. There's confirmation. 110%. Spirit is supporting you on this journey. There really is nothing to worry about, because at this time, all you have to do is show up in your life, in your activities, in your dreams. You just have to show up. Just show up, baby. Then we've got number 66, healing. So know that this is a time for healing and releasing childhood traumas, stigmas, just things that you learned as a child. This is the time of reparenting ourselves. This is the time of transitioning into our highest vibration, our higher self. Then we've got personal growth, number 7. Look at all these growth and healing cards. Like, what am I saying, baby? We've been talking about the garden. We've been talking about them seeds. And now know that it's happening. It's happening behind the scenes. You're not meant to know everything. If you did, you might just like lay down and wait. But Spirit wants you to keep going. Spirit wants you to keep the momentum going. And I'm so glad number 5 came out. Like, that's so fire. So fire. So I'm going to pull some activation love cards and see what the vibe is. Ooh, we got loyalty. Your reliability demonstrates your loving sense of devotion and consistency of being. So you are loyal to the cause. You are so loyal to your soul's plan. Even if you don't feel like you're loyal, like literally, you've got this. You've got this. Just hold your vision at this time. Then we've got individuality. You leave your unique stamp of love on everything that you do. So know that when you feel different and you feel like a black sheep, that is who you're supposed to be. You're supposed to break trends and contracts and generational things. Like, you're supposed to be breaking them, busting out of the cage. You hold the key that frees you, and you might hold the key that frees someone else. Then we've got harmony. You are able to feel a loving and balanced connection with everything. So know that even the experiences that you are ashamed of or that you don't necessarily love about yourself, or things that you've done to other people, to yourself, whatever it is, know that in order to have that divine harmony, it is to accept and to forgive and to acknowledge that without those experiences, you would not be you. You would not be who you came to be. These experiences are for the evolution of your soul. They're not to punish you. They're not to hurt you in any way. They are literally here to guide you. We've got tolerance. You appreciate others' points of view because you sense the love in everyone. So I feel like even when people irk you, even when people are not your favorite person, you do have that tolerance. So know that you don't have to go places that you're not celebrated. Like if people make you feel like shit, you don't have to be around them. Like you're an adult. You don't have to. I don't care if it's your brother, your mom, your cousin, whoever, you don't have to be around them. And that is the power of discernment. And then we got discernment. Oh my gosh. Yes, spirit. You are developing the skill to distinguish love from fear and truth from illusion. So know that just because they told you does not mean that's real. Just because they said it, just because you read it, just because you watched it, doesn't mean it's real. And that's on period. You don't have to worry because what's for you is always going to be for you. No matter which direction you choose to take to get there, it's always going to be there for you. Then we've got present. You live in the moment and are able to bring forth the energy of love in all of your current circumstances. So don't live in the past. Don't make residency in the future, but make your home right here where you are, accepting yourself, loving yourself a little extra, giving yourself that self-care, and really knowing that you haven't done anything wrong. Like nothing that has happened up until this point is because you did something wrong. Like everything happened the way it should. Whether your mind perceives that good or bad, it happened because that's how it's supposed to happen. Period. So we're going to see what angels and ascended masters are working with us this week with the full moon energy. So the full moon energy will linger for like the next 3 days, just in case. My favorite, Lord Ganesh, infinite abundance. Obstacles are being removed. Spiritual support and connections are increasing. So this is a Hindu god. Tap in with Ganesh. I love Ganesh. Like he literally, like his whole thing is he removes obstacles and he loves candy. Like, what's up, best friend? So tap in with Lord Ganesh. Know that he's here to support you. Even if you think there's an obstacle, there's something there for you to learn. And wow, we got Freya. Phases and cycles. There is a beginning with every ending. Illusions are being revealed and released. And look at that full moon behind her. So full moons are all about release. So if there's something you still want to release, write that shit on a piece of paper and burn it. And just burn it. Okay? Outside safely though. So yeah, Freya tapped in with you, boo. Tapped in with you. All right, let's see what else we got. Oh, yes. Serpius Bay, Ascension. Move into your true self. Rise above the darkness. The light is here. Major Egyptian vibes. And we got the snakes, total rebirth situation. So Spirit is really wanting you to just move into your higher self. Move into your true self. Not who they told you to be. Not who you think you are. But who your soul knows that you are. Then we've got Paul the Venetian, experiencing grace. Share your gifts with grace. Waves of inspiration and love are coming to you. So Spirit really wants you to know that you are really supported. And that if you ask, you shall receive. That's it. All you have to do is ask for the support, for the help, for the guidance, for the whatever. Like whatever. They're here for you. I mean, you don't ask them for like $1 million, but you could ask them to help you develop a skill that will make you $1 million. You see what I'm saying? It's not on the material realm. It's on the spiritual realm. Ask for it and you shall receive. The Miriam, sacred vision. Choose to forgive in order to heal. See the light in all. Remember that love has no boundaries. So this is all about how we mirror other people. So if you are born into a family that's just like hella difficult, know that's for your soul's growth. If you just are in a relationship that's hella difficult, know that's for your soul's growth. So every relationship that you engage in is a mirror. So whether you're reflecting or deflecting, it's a mirror. So anytime that you're getting worked up, even if it's the cash register at Kroger or Starbucks and you're just like impatient, feeling some type of way, know that that's a mirror to your soul. Any interaction that you have. So when you're spreading positive energy, you're spreading love to others, that is then reflected back to you. When you spread acceptance, compassion, forgiveness, all of that, it comes back to you tenfold in the most unexpected ways. Then we've got Holy Amethyst, Divine alchemy. Move beyond your current challenges. Focus on what you desire. Like I've been saying this whole reading, don't focus on the future or on the past. Focus on this present moment and what you can do in these 24 hours ahead of you and these moments that are unfolding. Don't get so caught up in what was and what could be and what is and all that, but tap in with what is right now. What is this moment right now? So, for our last thing, if you've got a question or like yes or no, or maybe a little deeper, I've got the Oracle book. I actually got a new one, so I have two now. I think I might pull something from both. So in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. According to the palm reader, the Jupiter index finger indicates you need to tone it down. So don't be so worked up, baby. Do not be so worked up. This energy could be going towards things that better serve you. Anger and resentment and all these things. Don't cut it. Don't cut it. All right, so then we've got Love's Book of Answers. So if you've got a love question, a love interest in mind, let's tap in with a question. Look, I see you in here. We're about to do a love pool. Tap in with it. All right, if you got a question, let's do it. Y'all ready? The only way to be sure is to get closer. So come in with the closeness. Come in with the introspection. And know that's the only way that you'll know. Gotta get closer. All right, you guys, if you had a good time with this reading and you'd like to send me a tip, I appreciate the energy exchange. Hit the link in my bio. Cash App is madeinkuntucky, or you can leave a donation through PayPal on my website at contrarycherryco.com. As always, I am speaking abundance into your life tenfold. Hope to connect with you all soon, and I hope everyone has a blessed week.